Yo, YouTube, we are back with another video. You know what I'm saying? We are on a 2-day streak. Let's go. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys, I am going to be putting you guys on ball knowledge. These are the best operators you should be running. These are basically, I'm going to be showing you guys the meta if you guys are trying to rank up, whether it's in ranked, whether it's competitive, if you just want to be good at this game, if you don't know what operators to run, maybe you're new to the game, I am going to be breaking down. Well, no, I'm not going to be breaking down every operator, but I'm going to be showing you guys what operators in the meta right now, what operators you can't go wrong with, and what operators will just like help you rank up and just they are crazy in the game right now. Um, Now, at the time of recording this, it is Sunday, so I'm pretty sure in 2 days, on Tuesday, there might be a mid-season like update, like they kind of tweak some operators. I looked into it. I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible, but I didn't want to like make this video and then the update comes out and like they tweak operators. But I made sure I looked at the update. There's not really big changes to the operators that are changing. Um, the only operator that like is kinda iffy is Grim. They're nerfing Grim where like you could shoot his bees. They're kind of like slower to activate, but it's not a big deal. Like the change is not like game changing. The operator's gonna stay the same after the update comes out. So without further ado, let's get going. So at first, at the first pick, we have Sledge. Now Sledge. Actually, before I go, let me explain the tier list. So we got top. This is meta. These are the This is the meta category, right? So any operators in this list, you cannot go wrong with. They're in the meta. They have little to no counters. And then we got great. These are great operators you can't go wrong with. Good. These are operators that are solid. They can be countered, but they're overall good. Mid is like operators that are just like out of the meta. Like for example, Sledge might go in here. Like Sledge, just like a old operator that doesn't really have use anymore, and like there's better options. Rubbish, kind of like what I just said. Just like there's better options, and it's kind of just like weak nowadays, and like the meta will just like um outrule that operator. And then Horde, just in the dumpster. Just forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So first operator we have Sledge. Now, like I said, Sledge is probably gonna be going in the mid tier list. Um, Sledge just like he's one of the first operators in the game. He's not really used for anything. People use him for vert, but you have Buck, you have Ram, you know what I'm saying? So like I would say Sledge is kinda, do I put him rubbish? I might put him rubbish. And this kinda hurts because Sledge is OG, but like he has nades, that's awesome. Like, I do like me a good Sledge Rush on Cafe. I do like me that, but other than that, he's kind of just mid. There's so much better options than him. He has an L8 kind of slow fire rate, so yeah. We'll just keep him in rubbish. Maybe I think he's kind of just rubbish. Thatcher, I'd say Thatcher is great, to be honest. I don't think he's meta, but Thatcher, if you're going for a rush plant, his little bazooka launcher thing, he could he could reload faster. Like he has so much EMPs. He also has a DMR that's broken. If you guys don't know, we are in a DMR meta. Any operator with a DMR is basically just good automatically. It's a two shot. So yeah, he has a DMR, he has a launcher, just all around. You can't really go wrong with Thatcher, to be honest. So yeah, just an overall great pick if you're trying to get the wall, if you're trying to EMP C4s that are coming at you like during a plant. Just overall like a really good operator. We got Smoke. You can't go wrong with Smoke. I'll put him in meta, not meta, great. Just with Thatcher, you can't go wrong with Smoke. Smoke can stop rushes, can stop just like just waste time in general. Shotgun, SMG 11, barbed wire. Need I say more? Need I say more? You can't go wrong with Smoke. Smoke is a solid operator. Can make rotates. You know what I'm saying? Just a great loadout. Overall. So I don't even have to explain that one. Mute. Now I will say Mute has gotten a nerf. Where like Mute cannot stop Selma. Selma's from like Ace, and he cannot stop hard breach devices, or what I like to call them can openers. Um, he could stop like Habana pellets, and he could stop thermite charges, but he can't stop Ace in like the can opener things. So with that being said, I will put him in good. He still has a shotgun, SB 11 C4, but like his whole purpose was to stop the wall, and he can't really do that anymore unless you ban Ace. And a lot of operators have can openers. You can't even like, so he kind of has a huge counter to him. So I'll put him in good. He's still a good operator, but I mean, he was like greater in the meta, but now he's kind of just like he's good. He's all right. Now we have Ash. Now this might hurt a lot of you gold players that like using Ash running in the building. Now Ash is the OG, but Ash, I'm gonna put her in mid. I would put her in rubbish, but like the only benefit to Ash is she could like shatter mirrors. So if you're versing a mirror, um, you Ash charge the mirror and it shatters. So that's pretty good. You know, mirrors obviously like like a good op, a meta op. So that's what she's good for. But besides that, she's just a operator with a gun, like a good gun. That's kind of about it. Don't really need to explain it. I mean, I would literally put her in rubbish if she couldn't stop the mirrors. If she can stop the mirrors, rubbish. But she's mid. Thermite. Thermite got an update where he has 3 exothermic charges. Um, so you know that's pretty good. He can get a lot of walls, especially on Clubhouse. He has a secondary shotgun, which is all right. He can make rotates. Smokes. I mean, Thermite's just a well-rounded operator. I'd say good. Um, or great. Nah, I'll put him in good. I mean, you can't go wrong with like a Thermite. You know what I'm saying? He's not game breaking, but he's also like an essential you need. Um, Castle. Um, I'd say Castle is good. I mean, like these operators, like they're very well rounded. Like they're not like meta, they're not game breaking, but they're just good to have. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's counters like Castle, obviously destruction. But if you pair it with the mute, they're pretty good. So yeah, I'd say Castle good. Now Pulse, um, Pulse, probably just I'd say Pulse is good. You know what I'm saying? He has a shotgun, C4. I don't really have to explain this one. He can see through walls, good intel. Um, you like I said, you can't really go wrong with the Pulse necessarily. He could see people through walls. You could give calls out to your teammates. C4 below, shotgun below them. It just a good operator all around. Twitch, I mean, guys, Twitch has a DMR. Um, so I'll put Twitch in probably. Do I put her in great? I don't know. I might have to sit on this. Twitch is a great DMR. Twitch drones can get like can get any trap, as you guys know, or as you guys don't know, we're in a trap meta. So every like if you're in higher or I don't know how it is in low ranks. I'm not a low rank, but um like in just high ranks in general, we're in a trap meta. So her to zap traps is just amazing. But I don't know, great or good. She might be top of good, or maybe I might move her to great. But she's a really good operator. She has a DMR. Yeah, she has smokes, whatever. Um, she has I think she has 4 drones in total, right? Because you get the 2 normal ones. Yeah. So a lot of intel. I mean, just a really good op. I might move her to great. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just sit her. I might tweak it at the end. We got Monty. Now Shield's got a little nerf where like you can't jump through barricades like that are not prepped. You have to prep them, but that doesn't really affect Monty because he's not really an aggro shield. I'll put Monty in kind of just like I don't know. Do I put him in good or great? Um, I mean like all right, it depends. Like shields are iffy, right? Because we're in a shield meta, but like you have to have a good person behind the shield. Like if you have a if you if your friend just got off work and like he's locking Monty in ranked, bro, like he's not gonna be that good of a Monty. Like you have to have a really good especially Monty because Monty's like kind of like a passive op, and he's kind of like I think Monty takes the most skill out of any shield. To be honest, if you are a really good Monty, so yeah, it depends. Like if you're a bad Monty, obviously he's like mid, but if you're a good Monty, he could be used great. So it kind of varies. I'm just gonna put him in the middle, just because if you have a good Monty player, he'll be great. If you have a bad Monty player, he'll be mid. You know what I'm saying? But just all around good operator. You know what I'm saying? Can plant the bomb, take space, stuff like that. We have Doc. I mean, guys, I'm gonna be frank here. Um, to be honest, healing operators in a game where it's one shot headshot is kind of just it's kind of useless in a sense. Like if you are in high rank in like if you're in a high rank, people are gonna have good aim. You're just gonna get headshotted. You can't heal someone if they die to a headshot. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm not saying all people do is hit headshots. So like yeah, there's times you're gonna be 1 HP, but like then your doctor has to stay alive to heal you. And if you guys ever solo queued, you know how that goes. They're always dead. So doctors, there's just better options. Like instead of healing, you could bring a trap. You could bring a smoke, whatever. Like Doc is just not, and then he has an MP5 barbed wire. He doesn't even have a C4 to like help him out. He's kind of just like a kind of a mid operator. I'm gonna say rubbish to be honest because he doesn't really have impact on the rounds really, except healing someone. But at the end of the day, like imagine you're 1 HP, I heal you, and then you get like you peek the corner again, you get headshotted. Like I'm gonna slam my desk. You know what I'm saying? Rook, I don't even have to explain myself. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys don't need an explanation for Rook. He puts armor down and it gives you 20 HP. That's about it. He has a C4 though. He has a C4, which is great. But I mean, Glaz. Now, all right. If you are low rank, you're like Calvin. Glaz is horrible. But yo, we are in a bro. In this video, I'm gonna hook you guys up with the meta, bro. We are in a cheese meta. If you guys don't know what cheese is, it's kind of like cheesy operators. It's kind of like you cheese your way. Like cheese operators are like Ging, just corny operators like Ging, Grim, just like operators that are like aggressive and kind of like give your a position away that they like if you are getting cheesed against they put you at a disadvantage, stuff like that. Like that's kind of what cheese is in Siege. And we are in a cheese meta, we're in a shield meta, we're in a trap meta, stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. But I'd say Glass, like I said, you have to know how to use Glass. Like same with who was it? Monty. Like you have to know how to use these operators for them to really be good. If you have, like I said, if you know where to put them, if you have a good glass, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like an entry. You just smoke a power position and try to kill the guy off the power position. He could be used as I wouldn't say great. I would say top of good though. I would put him top of good if you know how to play glass. Like if you are an entry player and if you like a power position, if you want to clear someone out of power position, you could smoke it out. And 9 times out of 10, they're not even gonna like process that you're glass in the smoke, and you could just get a free kill. I'll put him top of good. Great, I wouldn't say great because if you're reversing a good player, and if they hear your gun go off, they're just gonna C4 you in the smoke or like shoot you in the smoke. But yeah, I'd say glass top of good. Fuse. I mean, like, I mean, I might put him rubbish. I mean, like, bro, fuse. I mean, yeah, you could fuse down in like coastline on VIP, just fuse down in the kitchen. He also has a shield, which he has a shield. Hear me out, guys. If you go fuse, make low key bring a shield with a PMM, like the secondary pistol. His PMM hits like a truck, and obviously we're in a shield meta. Um, so you can't really go wrong with the shield up. But yeah, other than that, I mean, Fuse is kind of mid. Doesn't really have like there's just better. Like I said, there's better options. Any operators down here, there's just better options to them. Um, so yeah, Capcan, just mid. I mean, he's not that bad, but like all you have to do is check a door. Like I don't want to be that guy who's like, all you gotta do is check a door because I mean, you say that, but it's kind of like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like Capcan just like it's one of those guys that like, oh, all you gotta do is check a door, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's easier said than done. You hit the Capcan trap, whatever. But yeah. I think he's just mid to be honest. He doesn't even have a C4. They took away his C4 like a year ago. If he had a C4, he'd probably be like good, but he's kind of just mid, you know what I'm saying? Tachanka, now, alright, this is probably the most controversial one. Now, if you are a copper, or like a bronze or silver, whatever, or maybe a gold, you're like, oh, Calvin Tachanka is horrible. This guy is a troll op. And that's where I have to disagree with you, bro. Um, I play comp. I'm also like a high elo. Tachanka is like now you don't really see Tachanka in rank like that, but in comp, if you're like if you are playing consulate upstairs and you know that little glow plant people go into, he is used to just fire them out. Basically, Tachanka is used to like stop plant. So if you're versing a team that likes to planting the bomb, Tachanka is a really good option. The only problem with Tachanka is you have to stay alive with them and you have to know your lineups, right? If you don't know your lineups, like you don't know where to bounce the fires off the wall, it could be a problem. You might have to practice that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Tachanka is kind of like I'd say Tachanka's good. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of just a well-rounded op. He has barbed wire. He has his LMG that could just make rotates like mad fast, make heddles mad fast, whatever. What am I missing? Bearing 9. Yeah, I mean just a really good operator. Blitz, like I said, we're in a shield meta. I'd say Blitz is kind of I wouldn't say I don't know. I don't know because Blitz like obviously he's kind of I don't know. He might be top of good because now that I'm thinking about it, like yeah, Blitz is like we're in a shield meta, but like it is kind of easy to counter a Blitz because also Warden's a really good op, so Warden will just counter Blitz, and all you can shoot his feet, etc. You just ask for help. You know what I'm saying? I'd say Blitz is top of good. Just a really good op to get in their faces. Obviously, you could flash them, um, bash them, whatever. I'd say Blitz is top of good. Maybe he sneaks in great, maybe, but I don't know. Let's just keep him top of good. IQ, IQ was a good op, but like, I mean, she didn't get nerfed, so like, she's still kind of this. I don't, she's still kind of the same. I'd say, I'd say IQ good. I haven't really ran IQ in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, but IQ you can't really go wrong with her necessarily. I mean, she detects traps. We're in a trap meta, so she detects traps, so that's good. She has nades that can clear the traps out. Good gun. Um, yeah, I mean, she's not really a bad operator. Nothing much to say. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I'll leave IQ there. Bandit, I'd say Bandit is low key. See, when you bandit trick, bandit is great. Like when you're bandit tricking, bandit is great. There's really no counters to like the bandit trick unless like you nade the bandit or like you play vert on the bandit, whatever. Um, like, bro, if a bandit is bandit tricking, you're kind of cooked. Like, a lot of people, like, all right, I want to address this. Yo, anybody in this video that brings a Thatcher to a bandit, you need to be blocked on all socials, bro. I can't, I can't, like, fathom the amount of times I see someone bring a Thatcher when they know they have a bandit tricking, bro. Yo, dude, bandit tricking, Thatcher does not counter the bandit tricking, dude. If you EMP the wall, he's just gonna put a bandit down. You can't counter it. So stop bringing a Thatcher to a bandit trick. Please stop. I had to get that out of the way. I know there's someone in the video that does that. I know there is. I had to get that off my chest. Anyways, bandit. I would say probably um top of good, top of good. I can't because great in meta. This is greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't ruin bandit. You're all right. If there's one exception, bandit could sneak in great. So like, don't look at this list to be like, oh, bandit's a good. Bandit could sneak in great if you're a bandit tricking, and obviously if you're a good bandit. Now there are counters like you know what I'm saying. A Twitch can get your Twitch, but you know what I'm saying. You could get naded as they get the wall, whatever. But bandit, you can't really go wrong with bandit. Also, he's a wall denial op, so that's pretty good. Moving on, we have Jaeger. Now, this is gonna hurt because Jaeger's my favorite operator of all time. But Jaeger hasn't really been in the meta for years, bro. I think last time he was in the meta was when Obama was in office. So, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna hurt. He has a great gun, like one of my favorite guns. But he doesn't really he doesn't really have great utility to be honest. He has observation blockers and a bulletproof camera. They took away his barbed wire for some reason. Um, and then he has three ADSs, which like yeah they're good, but like he kind of gets outshined by Wamai. Now there's some sites where Jaeger's better than Wamai, like maybe Oregon Bunker or maybe like I don't know maybe Clubhouse Rafters. Even then like Clubhouse Rafters people just bring Wamai because you could put it on the little like the ceiling and stuff. So I'd say Jaeger, bro. He's kind of just mid. I mean like I don't know. He is kind of just mid. I'd say top of mid though, because they're like you know what I'm saying. If you double a Wamai and a Jaeger, it's kind of great. But like other than that, I don't know. It's kind of just like when you have operators like Floors and Twitch that could just zap his they're like easy to find too. I don't know. This hurts. This hurts. But I think Jaeger's just mid. He's kind of like all right. Now Buck, I'd say Buck is like the top of good to be honest. Actually no, I'd say Buck. And I would say Buck is great. Buck is a great operator to be honest. Like whether you're attacking a site above you, like you could play vert below, you could play vert below, play vert above. Like Buck is a great operator, a great vertical op. He has a good gun. Obviously, he has a shotgun attached to his gun. He has a DMR. He has a DMR too. He has flashbangs. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys all know Buck on this video. You know what I'm saying? Buck's a really well-rounded operator. Um, so yeah, I'd put him in great to be honest. You can't really go wrong with a Buck to be honest. You really can't. Next we have Frost. Um, all right. Frost is kind of rubbish. I mean, maybe you could sneak her in mid. Nah, I mean you could probably sneak her in mid. I might be bugging, but I don't know. You don't really see Frost in the Frost is just not in the meta anymore. She was actually good when I think when ACOGs were on defense, she was like a really good op. But like now, her gun. 35 bullets, but the gun, I mean, I could actually um climb up Mount Everest and walk back down Mount Everest before my gun has finished shooting. You know what I'm saying? So the gun's slow fire rate, and when you have the SMD-12s running around, I mean, you don't really have well, I mean, Dokkaebi, like Vidals on defense, but when you have the Dokkaebi SMD-12 running around, you might as well just put your hands behind your back, bro. So yeah, I'd say Frost is like I mean, she has that effect when when you jump into her frost mats. You kind of have like the limping effect. Yo, that gets me mad, bro. I want to right hook my monitor when that happens. Um, but yeah, to be honest, just eh, I'd say kind of just like a. I'll put her mid. I'll put her mid because there are times where like there are frost mat and like you can put frost. I mean, every map has like good windows to put them under, so I can't really get like that mad. But yeah, frost. I mean, she has the shield, whatever. Kind of just a mid operator though. Blackbeard. Now this guy, I can even say this on YouTube. I was gonna say something, but this guy is a menace to the game, bro. Ever since they added a riot shield to Blackbeard, this guy, um, I, I mean, I just want to jump off a mountain in GTA when like this guy's running at me. He has a riot. They gave him a riot shield. They gave him nades. They gave him like a special ability where he could bash you. Like he could bash through walls. He could bash through a barricade with a shield. I don't know how that makes sense. There was also like an exploit where like if someone goes to knife you, you could cancel out their knife and bash them. Just like if you master BB, just broken all around. This guy is in the meta right now. Now obviously the shield nerfs hurt him, but like he's still there's like when I mean there's never a bad time to bring a BB, I mean there's never a bad time to bring a BB. Um, yeah, BB a really good operator. There's nothing he can't really do. I mean, like obviously he can't get like hard breach walls, but like this guy is crazy in all fields to be honest. Next, like good at roam clearing, etc. I can go on forever. But Valkyrie, Valk, I'd put her I'd put her good. I'd put her good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Top of good. She has Valcam, C4, MPX. MPX is kind of a P shooter, but if you get headshots, it's good. I mean, just a really good op for intel. And also, if you are a good Valkyrie with good Valcams, I mean, you could really be good. Now, obviously, her counters are IQ. So if they bring an IQ, you're kind of cooked. But yeah, Valkyrie, a really good operator. You could play C4 below. You could play post plant, or you could play for plant. You know what I'm saying? Etc. Really good operator. Um, Next we have Capital. Now a lot of you golds out there, and I'm speaking to my old self. When I was on console, I really thought Capital was like out of the meta since like year two or whenever he came out. Um, or like I think he came out in like scoring. What was that, year one? Like ever since like I don't know, I thought Capital was a really bad operator when I was on console, because just like me with my ADHD self, on console I just want to run around with I just want to run around with the R4C. And Capital is kind of Capital is one of those patient operators where he's kind of just utility focused. Where like he has the fire bolts, he has the smoke bolts, he has can openers, he has a Gon 6, he has a DMR. I mean, Capital is utility heaven. Like you cannot go wrong with a Capital at all. Like you can't. Um. So yeah, Capital, bro. Capital, yo, hear me out. He might be in the meta. I'm not even trolling, bro. Capital is either meta or great. Um, bro, I'm not gonna lie. All right, just for the sake, I don't know, guys. Guys, I'm gonna put Capital meta. I'm not even trolling. I'm not even gonna troll. I'm not even gonna troll. Listen, bro, if you are playing ranked, you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna understand the satisfaction I feel when we are going for when we are going for execute, and I just smoke off the line of sight, and I fire out the power positions where they're holding, and they scatter like rats, and we get the plant down. You do not feel that satisfaction until you master Capital, until that happens to you. Then you will know what I'm talking about. Capital is amazing, alright? Now in ranked, you know what I'm saying, whatever, run around with your SMB 12, go have fun on the playground. But when you are when you're a real man, and when you step into the real battleground, you're gonna love Capital, alright? Utility heaven. Especially in this meta too. we're in, like I said, we're in a cheese meta, a very like, a cheese meta. Cheese is like, focusing on like, fast plants, fast rushes, whatever. Now, what goes good with the fast plant? Capital, smoking off people, firing people. You could fire inside the smokes. I don't even have to explain it, bro. Just play Capital, you'll understand what I'm saying. Cav. Next we have Habana. Now Habana is really good. I'd say Habana is probably um I'd say Habana is great. Listen, you could get walls, you could get hatches, you can also there's that thing I'm low-key about to show you. Um I'm gonna I'm gonna put you guys on the ball knowledge right now. If you guys ever struggle attacking clubhouse basement, you know what I'm saying? Their basement, they're bunkering, they catered the hatch, whatever, in kitchen. Listen, go Habana, shoot 2 pellets near the hatch. Yo, I fell victim to this last night. I'm not even trolling. Put 2 pellets near the hatch, like near the soft like, floor and near the hatch. Detonate them. You get the K charge off the hatch, and then you break the hatch. Um, yeah, so very good operator. Like that is crazy. Also, she has flashbangs, she has a DMR, and she has a bearing 9. You can't really like her loadout is crazy. She's a hard breach, so you can't really go wrong with hard breach. And um yeah, flashbangs. What more do I need to say? Habana, great op. Mira, great also. I mean, I don't really have to explain Mira. You guys all know Mira. Ah, just a one-way angle on a reinforcement. Now we don't really get to experience her greatness because she's banned in ranked, banned in comp, whatever. But when Mira's not banned, really good. You can never go wrong with the Mira. Never can go wrong with the Mira. Um, pair it with a bandit or a Cade on the wall. Ash can't Ash charge it. She's only I'm pretty sure Cali charges can't get the mirror too if it's electrocuted. She's only counterable to like Twitch drones, whatever. And obviously you could run up and knife the mirror, but if your mirror is getting knifed when you're on it, you need to be blocked. So, anyways, yeah, mirror great C4 vector that secondary shotgun don't need to explain it. Echo. Now Echo, ever since they made it so his drones can't go invisible, he's always been like kind of a mid operator. But like Echo, I mean, he did get buffed where he has 3 yokai drones now, so that is kind of huge. He has a shield. His gun's all right. Bearing 9. Also, I mean, if you run a supernova with the bearing 9 is tech. That is like low key the way on Echo. Um, I'd say Echo's probably like good. Like Echo's nothing like obviously like he's kind of easy to counter. I mean, you hear a windstorm when his yokais are near. It's kind of you can't really hide his drones. I'm hearing like a hurricane when I'm in near a yokai drone. But yeah, obviously he's countered by IQ, but obviously not really a bad operator. I mean, he could stop plants, especially if we're in a cheese meta. If you know your enemy team likes to rush a lot, I mean, just bring an echo drone. They could stop him. He has 3 yokais too, so even if they shoot 1 or 2, he still has another one. So yeah, he's pretty good. The one thing I have to say about Echo though is like if you're solo queuing, just forget about it, bro. Your team's gonna die because how to play Echo, you have to like stay alive. You have to waste time until they start planting, until they start like until they're in sight, and then you have to stay alive because you're Echo. So if you die, then like you just have Echo drones. You can't control the yokais. So you kind of stay alive. You have to be patient. You kind of have to be a support player to play Echo. But yeah, pretty good. Jackal, this guy, yo, um, talk about Spoit in Pro League. I mean, absolutely washed. I mean, this guy this guy used to be S rank, bro. Or like this guy used to be S to A. Bro, this guy, what happened? McQueen faded. What happened to Bloke? Bro, they nerfed him into the ground, bro. They made him so he has 5 tracks, but they only get tracked 1 time when you scan someone. Um I mean, I can't put him horde. He has a really good gun. I might have to put him horde. I'll put him rubbish. Like he has a really good gun. But like, bro, this guy is kind of useless, bro. When you have Dokkaebi, when you have Deimos, when you have Snake on the board, yo, I'm slapping the spit out of your mouth if you go Jackal on my team. Like, bro, you are trolling my elo, bro. If you go Jackal over Deimos, Snake, and Dokkaebi, bro, you have to experience punishment. I don't know. Yeah, nothing to say. Ying, now you're gonna hear this. You're gonna hear me say this for the ninth time. We are in a cheese meta. Ying is great. Ying is great. Ying shotgun with her pistol that's not the Glock, not the Glock. For you plats out there, not the Glock. The other pistol, her original pistol, hits like crack. That pistol is crazy, bro. That pistol's like a two tap point blank. Now a lot of people are like, oh, why don't I just bring a Glock? The Glock is not that good. I thought the Glock was good. The Glock is kind of mid. The Glock kind of has like it kind of has like bad recoil. I mean, it's not bad recoil, but it kind of just has mid recoil, and it doesn't do damage. It doesn't really do damage like that. And like her pistol, if you have a good trigger finger, just forget about it, bro. Ying shotgun with the pistol, obviously 4 Candela smoke grenades. You flash everybody in sight. Now she's obviously countered by Warden, but if you ban Warden, I mean Ying, just GG face it, bro. Like you're winning the round with Ying shotgun, especially if you get your um if you get your J guns of the team, someone who has no brain cells. If you're playing with your IRLs, bro, get your most brain dead friend on Ying shotgun who likes running in. Boom, he's dropping 10 kills at least. So yeah, Ying really good operator. We're in the meta. Legion mid. I mean, Legion kind of has no benefit when you have trap ops like Fenrir, Thorn, Malusi. What else? Ella. I mean, like, what are you doing bringing a Legion, bro? I mean, or at least not like Legion's mid. Like, he's not horrible. Like, he's not Rook and Cav, but like you could see his Gumines. His Gumines are not invisible anymore. You could see his Gumines. They don't really do damage. Like Legion is a good nodi op. If you guys don't know what nodis like, notifications are, just util that makes sounds when they are hit, so you know they're coming from that direction. So he's a good nodi op. Um, you know what I'm saying? He can stop shields too, so that's also good. That's also great. But yeah, he kind of just gets outshined by all the other trap ops in the game, so he's kind of mid. Next we have Zofia. Zofia is um Zofia is pretty good. I mean, this is gonna hurt because Zofia was kind of one of my favorite ops too. I really like her gun. Her gun kind of is nasty. Uh, but she is a 1 health, bro. I mean, no, a 3 health. A 1 speed is what I'm trying to say. She is a 1 speed, so she is mad slow. She does have good, like 125 health, but she has good utility though. Like you can't really go wrong with Zofia. Good utility, concussions, um, to like breaching like charges, whatever you call them. Um, can openers, not a bad loadout. You know what I'm saying? Not a bad loadout. And also a trick if you plant the bomb, and if you have post plant with Zofia, when the defenders defusing the bomb, you could actually you could actually concussion them with the Zofia charge, and that will make them get off the plant. So that's a cool trick. Um, so yeah, I mean, she is a really good operator. I'd say good, maybe like middle of the pack, bro. She's not that bad. You don't really see Zofia being played like that. She's kind of an underrated op. You don't really be seeing um Zofia be played, but she's a pretty decent op. Now next, Ella. Now Ella was a mid operator. If you go back to my other tier list, I don't even know what I put her in. I'd probably put her in like C to like probably like mid down here. Ella is actually a good operator because, like I said, we're in a shield meta. What does she do? She counters shields, bro. With her Grismont Mines, Scorpion. We're in like bro. High fire rate guns are the way. If a gun has a high fire rate, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a good gun. With that being said, if you know how to hit your headshots in the Scorpion, obviously if you know how to control it too, really good operator. I'll put her in like kind of great right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, she is a really good operator. Can stop shields, can stop like just fast entry plays. She has impacts to make rotates. She's just a really good roamer in general, and obviously a good gun. I'm gonna put her in great. This is kind of a sleeper pick because she doesn't really have util like that. All these operators with great, they have like kind of crazy util. She has Grismont Mines, 3 Grismont Mines. If anything, I might move her. She's either great, like the bottom of great, or she might be top good. But I'm gonna leave her bottom of great now. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys disagree with me, like in this list, let me know. Um, but next we have Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi is just in the meta. Oh my goodness, bro. Where do I start? Um, she has she has a gadget where she could call defenders anywhere on the map. You could be in West Cuddy, you could be down the street at spawn and call, and your call is calling them all in the building. So she's a really good roam clear op in general. Like obviously a lot of people in ranked and just a lot of people in ranked like the roam. You can never go wrong with the Dokkaebi at all. She has she could call defenders. Now they did nerf her where at 2:15 her first call is available, so you can't call right away. But at 2:15 her call is available, whatever. She has but that doesn't stop her. She has two calls. She has a DMR. She has the SMG-12. The SMG-12 is the worst gun on earth, bro. That gun needs to get nerfed to the ground. 33 bullets. That gun has more ammo than 80% of the primaries in this game. Yo, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? SMG-12. Yo, I could get beat up by six people with baseball bats, have two black eyes. I could be taped to the ceiling upside down, cross-eyed, and I could get at least 2 kills with the SMG-12. That gun is absolutely brain dead. Like, if you go negative with the SMG-12, video games are not for you, and that's okay. But you have to realize when games are not for you. Yeah, flashbangs. She's also like a 3-speed. Like this is the one of the best attackers if you're trying to rank up. Um, if you're trying to rank up, if you're a solo queue, dual queue, whatever, if you're on attack, go Dokkaebi, bro. You cannot go wrong with this operator. Like you could get like, uh, I gotta stop, bro. SMG-12. If a operator has SMG-12, they're broken. Vigil, meta. Need I say? Alright, let me show. Let me show. Vigil, um, Vigil's, I'd say Vigil's like kind of top of good. He's not that like, he's kind of a selfish operator. You know what I'm saying? Only his util is for himself. He can just make himself invisible to drones. That's about it. He doesn't really help the team in any other sense. Now, if you have a really good gunner on your team, if you have that brain dead IRL who is really good at Call of Duty but doesn't use his brain, just get him on Vigil. Help get him run around the map. Vigil has the SMG-12 too, guys. He has the SMG-12, baby. Let's go, man. SMG-12, so talented. Yeah, just get your J guns at the stat. Get your IRL who doesn't know how to use his brain. Get him on the Vigil, run around. Get him on the Boss G2. Just wrap it up. You could go on TikTok and site, and he would do the rest. Next, we have Lion. Now, Lion is really good up. Like I said, back on my other tier list, I'd probably put him like down here. But Lion, I don't know. He's kind of in the cheese meta. Like Lion, you just like scan. They also buffed him where like his line scan was 2 seconds. Now it's 3. So his line scan lasts longer. And obviously, if you're rushing, you call a line scan. They're gonna be pinged if they move to your rush. And he has a DMR. He has nades. I mean, the rest is history. To be honest, I'd give Lion um probably I'd give Lion kind of great right now. Like Lion is kind of great right now. I'm not gonna lie. He has nades DMR. Like he could kind of just he's kind of good and he's just a well-rounded op. Now well-rounded ops I would put him in good, but like he's kind of just he is a part of the meta. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of the cheese. So like you gotta put him great. Finka Finka was a part of the cheese like back when Obama was in office, but like now she's kind of just mid. I mean, you get but I think they nerfed her. You don't even get like recoil buffs or whatever. I don't even know what she kind of does. I low-key forgot about Finka, bro. She has a LMG that's kind of good. Nades can heal her teammates. But other than that, she's kind of mid. I gotta hurry this up because I just looked over. We're at 39 minutes, so this is actually kind of bad. I gotta hurry this up. My fault, but fellas. Maestro, Maestro's decent. Kind of so well-rounded. He's kind of situational. You have to have a good support player on it. It could stop plants. Um, good loadout. But you need like a patient player on this, and it's kind of situational at times. Alibi, Alibi is kind of mid. Actually, all right, I'll put Alibi in good just because she counters Snake, and now this new operator we'll get to. This new operator can like counter. And Snake can counter. I mean, Alibi can counter Snake. My fault. Alibi can counter Snake. If you scan with Snake, you'll see her clones, and you don't know which one is which. So yeah, I'll put her in good just for that. But all around, she doesn't really have any purpose to the team. Maverick, you can't really go wrong with Maverick. I'll put him in great just because, bro. You could now you can't. Oh yeah, you could Maverick trick, right? Yeah, you could still Maverick trick. You can't Habana trick. That's what it was. So you could Maverick trick, make the wall soft. You can't really go wrong with Maverick. I mean, you just make holes and reinforcements, have long ankles in sight, really good guns. Clash, Clash. I'll put Clash in. Hmm, I'll put Clash in like great, to be honest. You could put down her shield. You could shoot behind her shield. She is like the ultimate counter to shield ops on attack. Now she will probably get banned if you run it one round, but you know what I'm saying. You could put her shield down, run around. She's kind of brain rot. I'm gonna be honest, but she's a really good operator. Her counters are like obviously Nomad stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying. If you're like in a stack with Clash, really good. Next, Nomad. Nomad is probably one of my other favorite ops. Um, Nomad is I'll put Nomad kind of top of good. She's not great. She's not in the meta, but she's just I mean, you can't really go wrong with the Nomad either. Um she doesn't really have that much great YouTube. Like she has air jabs, but like she only has 3 of them and like it's kind of like people could sneak by them if you put it in wrong places whatever. But like she has a really good gun. So like I'd say top of good, you know what I'm saying? She's a pretty good operator. Cade, Cade's almost always banned, but if Cade's not banned, obviously great. Or might be meta. No. Cade's off like obviously if you have Cade, he's in the meta. Obviously, he's the best Walden out up. But Cade great gun TCSG, C4. Obviously, Cade claws that you could hide them on the walls. Cade trick whatever. Also, Cade goes really well with two brow. We'll get in a second. Gridlock. Now, Gridlock kind of overshines Nomad. This is what I was trying to say. Nomad is kind of mid to Gridlock because Gridlock, she has 4 Gridlock tracks. She has nades, really good gun. She's also a 1 speed. She is slow, but she has mad health too. I mean, she's just a great operator in general. Really good gun, really good kit, whatever. Mozzie. Now, Mozzie was in the meta like 2 years ago in like the 2021 era. Or, like that's not 2 years ago, but you know what I'm saying. Like in the 2021, 2022, whatever. Um, he was kind of a good operator. Now I would give him probably like just top like good. You know what I'm saying? He's all right. He's kind of situational. His guns kind of shoot peas, but you know what I'm saying? C4 whatever. Knock. Now Knock did get a buff where like you could go invisible on drones on cameras for like an hour, but like if you shoot, it starts decreasing the duration. Um, but guys, guess what? She has a DMR, so automatically she has to be in good. She has to be in good. Um, she has nades, whatever. Yeah, just a really good operator. I think she has can openers too. Just really good lurk operator in general. Um, Warden. I mean, Warden is in the meta right now. This kind of hurts to say because, bro, back when I started playing the game, if you brought a Warden, you were the laughing stock if you brought a Warden. Now Warden is the best operator because, like I said, we're in a cheese meta, so he counters the cheese. Warden's like the one of the only operators on defense that counters cheese directly. So if your team is cheese, if you're versing a team that cheeses a lot, bring a Warden, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? Um, Good kit. He has the SMG 12, so I don't even have to like explain it. Shotgun C4. I mean, literally the best kit in the game. Also he's a 1 speed, so he has good health too. I mean, literally just a well-rounded operator. Like he can kind of do everything. Amaru. Now this is situational. I'd say Amaru's good. You know, Supernova SMG 11 can just catch your enemies off guard in general. You know what I'm saying? If you have good Amaru rushes, like she's good to like Amaru plant, whatever. If you are creative, you could cook with this operator. Let me just say that. Goyo, um, Goyo, I'll say probably I'd probably say great. Goyo's pretty great. You know, waste a lot of time, especially if you're versing one of those slow teams that like you're about to like fall asleep. Um, and they waste so much time and then like they'll start executing in sight like with like 30 seconds left, just pop goyos and just go on TikTok. I mean, this guy is a really good operator. uh also also he has the vector with impacts. The vector is one of the best guns. Crazy fire rate. If you know how to hit your headshots, it's crazy. So yeah, really good up Cali. I mean, just horde. I mean, nah, I'll put her rubbish. um I mean, she has a sniper that is kind of like one shot. She can get mirrors, like I said. She can get wall. Oh yeah. She could get walls too. She's not completely horrible. But if you are bringing a Callie on my team for the most part, um, I'm reporting you. So that kind of just that kind of just does it. You know what I'm saying? Wamai Wamai isn't a great spot. You know what I'm saying? You could throw Wamai's anywhere you want. He gets like 6 Wamai's a round. I'm pretty sure 5. MP5K, really decent gun. Also, if you want to run the AUG, he has a super shorty too. He also has impacts. Or you could bring proxies too. I'd probably bring proxies since you have the super shorty to make rotate. So bring proxies, and you have noties too. Just a really good operator. Um, just really good operator. Iana, kind of just horde. I mean, like you kind of just have a self drone. You have an infinite drone, but like it takes long to activate. People know it's a drone too. It's just mid. Like the concept seems cool, but like in reality, it's kind of just like it's like um it's kind of like we have McDonald's at home. Like it's not really that good. She has an ARX, which is a good gun, but like I think she doesn't even have nades anymore. They took away her nades. I think she has like EMPs. Yeah, just like I don't know, so just a disaster. Um, Orcs, kind of just rubbish. I mean, orcs. There's not really a sense of orcs except climbing hatches. Yes, guys, and he also could tackle shields, but um, if you are letting your shield player, one, if you are being tackled by orcs, if you're a shield player, you need to get blocked, and two, if you're letting your shield player, um, like the odds of you tackling a shield player without getting refragged or without getting shot by a teammate behind the shield or by an enemy behind the shield, I don't know. The odds of that are just slim. Like it's not gonna happen. So orcs is rubbish. Ace, now Ace, you can't really go wrong with Ace. Just great, just a great operator. Might be meta actually. Um, now I want to focus my meta tier list in the cheese department. Like this is the meta right now. Ace has been in the meta. He's like, obviously like the best hard breach in the game. Um, but yeah, Ace. I don't really have to explain myself. AK-12 can get walls at long range. Also can make good breaches too. They gave him flashbangs too, and I think he's a 1 speed. So yeah, bro, really good operator. Malusi, this is one of my favorite ops on defense too. Malusi, kind of great. Now her counters are Bravo and Flores and stuff like that, or just explosives. But yeah, really good operator. MP5, which is kind of a pea shooter, but like she has a secondary shotgun. She's just a utility like op. Like she's not the best fragger op like on defense, but like she's a really good utility op, really good nodie op, trap op, secondary shotgun, impacts, bulletproof camera, like really good on defense, especially in this meta. Zero, just kind of mid. Like now, I will say, Zero is crazily underrated when it comes to his like gun. His gun's one of the best guns in the game. His gun does like high 40 damage and like has a really good fire rate. But like his Zero cameras, are kind of just like his Zero cameras are kind of like they're like yeah, I think he has like 6 of them or 5 of them. They're good, but like it's just like there's just better options. Like bro, just bring a flank drone. You don't need 6 Zero cams attached to walls, ceilings. Just bring a flank drone and call it a day, bro. I don't know. And obviously they're loud, like they're easy to detect. Now they do have zaps on it, so if you put it in like on border, for example, like if you shoot it on a wall on border, you could get like a wall or like a mirror or something. You go pop mirrors with it, but it just kind of like the thing is like with Zero, the odds of Zero being played good, like the odds of Zero not being countered by the defenders, not being just shot or whatever, is just slim. So therefore, mid. But a Rooney, great. A Rooney is a great op. Might put her in meta, honestly. A Rooney, a DMR. She's in 1 health. She could make rotates heados with her fist. Barbed wire. Um, yeah, I mean, a Rooney Gates that could, now her Rooney Gates are kind of mid, you know what I'm saying? They're not really that crazy. So yeah, I'll put her in great just for that. But yeah, really good operator. Like I said, you could not really go wrong with a Rooney. She's one of the, also she has an ACOG. She's like one of the only defenders with like an ACOG. And she has DMR. Like obviously, Goyle TCSG has an ACOG too. So yeah, one of the few operators on defense has an ACOG, so you can't really go wrong with that. Um, Next is Flores, just a really good operator in general. Like I said, you can't go wrong with Flores. Um, you know, good operator. I'm trying to think. I mean, good gun. His drones that could blow up stuff. You get shields. You get just traps in general. You could just clear a lot of util. He has flashbangs too. Really good operator. Really good just assistant operator when if you're trying to like just clear util and stuff like that. Do a slow attack. Thunderbird. Oh, what happened to Thunderbird, bro? This hurts to see. Thunderbird is just horrid. I mean, there's no point of running her. Bro, Doc is in rubbish and Doc outshines her. Like, um Doc's not even a good operator and Doc outshines her. So what does that say about Thunderbird? I mean, she has a spear, she has a bearing nine. Not really she doesn't really have a bad loadout, but it's like, bro, her Kona stations just are useless. Like at that point, give me like I don't know. At that point, give me a Legion or like a Frost over her, bro. Like it's kind of a disaster. So Thunderbird, it kind of hurts to see because I liked Thunderbird when she came out, but it's kind of hard to see. But she is horrid. Osa, just one of those ops that are mid. Like, bro, if you're bringing an Osa, bro, you gotta be put on the watch list, bro. Just Osa's not really a good operator in general. She has like two or three shields, I forget. Put her down. Your counter's literally an impact grenade, bro. Like all you have to do is impact your shield, you're dead. Like, it's just not really beneficial. Thorn, um, Thorn, like I said, Thorn is a really good operator. At first, Thorn was pretty mid, but Thorn got a buff. Her Razor Blooms activate like really fast. She has a good gun. Uh, I've been running the shotgun with her with a secondary like little gun, like the pistol SMG. Really good. Um, I'd put her in great. Just a really good operator. Can like I said, she's a trap op. Can kind of do anything. She could counter shields too. That's why she's great. She could counter shields. Um, Next is Sense. Or if you know how to play Sense, I can constantly use Sense sometimes. Sense is very situational, but you know what I'm saying. When he's being used, he's kind of like I'll put him at the lower end of good. Can cut off line of sight. He has nades. He has a DMR. Yeah, but he's kind of just he's all right. You know what I'm saying? He's situational, like I said. Azami, Azami is great. Probably in the meta right now. I'm gonna say Azami's in the meta. Um, just like you could just make cover like anywhere you want. It's kind of just brain rot, and I get swung off the Kiba barriers. It's kind of like it kind of gets me mad. She has a good gun, impacts whatever. Um, yeah, not really a bad operator there. Um, I don't really have to explain her. She could hold rafters, catwalk on Night Aim Lab, stuff like that. Clubhouse, yeah, really good operator in the meta right now. Grim might be in the meta right now too. I might just be nah. I mean, these ops are in the meta. Like these like when I think of Siege meta, I think of these ops right here. Like just really good at operators. Grim, great loadout, brings EMPs. He has EMPs and can openers. I just realized that he could do everything on attack. Um, and then obviously, like I said, he has a good gun. His bees can just detect people. Now, like I said, he is getting a nerf probably Tuesday in like 2 days or whatever. But the nerf's not gonna really be that detrimental, to be honest. He has a bailiff too. Just everything about Grim is good. I'm gonna be honest. Everything about Grim is good. Soulless, um, I wouldn't say meta, but she is like the top of great. Like she is a really good operator. She got nerfed, but then she got buffed. So she kind of has like her old perks. Um, she could kind of like see through walls, see electronics through walls, um, stop plants, whatever. Really good roamer. If you put a smart player on Solus, you could like on Chalet, you could run around the map and just get a lot of kills, get a lot of runouts. Really good operator. Um, Brava, Brava. I'd say Brava's a great op. You know what I'm saying? Can hack electronics, can hack, like Capkin traps, and make the defenders run into their Capkin traps. Really good operator. Um, Yeah, a really good like she's kind of like Twitch. Like she can hack stuff. Like there's certain situations where I'd rather Twitch because Twitch you could like zap things faster, and then Brava it's like a slow hack. But yeah, Brava kind of does the same thing as Twitch, can hack stuff. Um, yeah, DMR super shorty, really good kit. I'll put her in great. Fenrir, Fenrir in great. Now see like there's a lot of operators in great. Do I have to like separate this? Fenrir, I have to put her in. I have to put Fenrir in great, bro. Did I put too much operators in great? Nah, I think this is good. I'm putting you guys on ball knowledge, bro. I don't care if this bad. I don't care if this list like looks bad. Like, bro, these are. If you're new to Siege, run all these operators at the top, and you are ranking up. I promise you. Like, yeah, Fenrir really good. We're in a trap meta, so one of the best traps in the game has an MP7 bulletproof camera, kind of mid, but like his gadget's really good. It's good as a nodie in like just getting kills off, like swinging off the Fenrir traps, really good. Ram, you can't really go wrong with Ram, to be honest. Did I put her in? I don't. Does she deserve a great? I don't know. Um, I mean, I guess you could put Ram in great. Yeah, I'll put Grim great, whatever. I mean, she's a lazy vert op. You just put her machine down and just it makes a vert for you. A lazy vert op. She's a R4C flashbangs, really good operator. She's a 1 speed. Yeah, she's one of the best vert makers in the game. Just because she has a robot, a tank driver that could just drive on the floor and just make a vert. Like it doesn't have to be Buck or Sledge that like manually has to do it. Like she just has a drone that does it. So that's amazing. Two brow. If you pair a two brow and a Cade, you are not losing the wall, bro. Like you are not have the wall is not being open. So if you pair a two brow and a Cade, it's face it, bro. They're not getting the wall. You could Cade trick you could tube trick with the Cade, or you could tube trick with the Bandit, I believe too. So just really good operator in general. Cade, are two brow great. Now look at all these operators, bro. This might be an hour long. I am sorry, bro. But like at the end of this video, bro, if you watch this video, it's guaranteed you are getting better at Siege, bro. I don't know it's gonna be an hour long. That's kind of bad, but yeah. Deimos meta. I mean, need I say more? You could have wall hacks on people. Great, like a pistol that two taps like across the map. Nades, uh, can openers. I mean, a really good operator. He is literally in the meta right now. You just target people around the map and go kill them with your team. Amazing. Um, just a really good operator. Striker. Striker is kind of just like I'd say Striker's great. I mean, can kind of just bring Yuto to the team if you want flashes, grenades. I might put him top of good though. I don't know. No, I'll put him because bro, he could get hatches in EMP. So I'll put him bottom of great, bottom. Pretty good operator. He kind of like his util is kind of weak to all these other people. I mean, he could bring flashes, grenades, whatever, or like EMPs, can openers. He could get hatches by himself. A good gun, M4, whatever, shotgun. Pretty good operator, pretty decent. Sentry. I'll put Sentry in probably like good. Like he's kind of like he has TCSG super shorty deployable shield. He's not bad, but like his util, like he's not really. He has proxies. He's not really a trap operator. I'll put him at the top of good, to be honest. Um, Next we have Scopos. Scopos, I'd put Scopos in probably top good. She's situational. She's not that. Now, what is annoying when you're shooting a Scopos and you don't see the blood come out because she's a robot and like I can't tell if I'm hitting her. That is annoying. I will say that is annoying. She has a good gun. Impacts. Yeah, she's not a bad operator in general. Um, yeah. I mean, she could teleport around the map. Just if your shells get destroyed, you can't teleport. Yeah, she's not like I don't know. She's not that game breaking. She's a pretty good operator. I'd say I'd put her at the top of good. I wouldn't really put her in great. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't really put her in great. Um, Rower, um, I'll put Rower in like uh, I'll put Rower in like great. I mean not great, good. Like Roar has a DMR. She has a good loadout. But like she has a good ability too. You can block down doors. But like bro, a counter to her is like impact grenades, C4s, bulletproof cameras. You could zap the electronic and the door comes up, and you get like I get free kills off that all the time on small bake on cafe. Just like she's situational. In rushes she is good. She brings smoke grenades, whatever. But yeah, she kind of just I don't know. She is kind of easily countered, and she's telegraphed. If you don't know what telegraph means, like you know what I'm saying. If you hear these gates going off, you know it's a fast play. You know it's a rush, whatever, or a plan. So yeah, kind of like just okay. Denari meta, um, really good operator. He has laser gates that could like connect around the map, bro. Like if you pair this with like a mute or like a Mozzie, very hard to clear with like Twitch drones, whatever. Crazy Gun Scorpion brings the shield, brings the glaive gun. Um, it's kind of like it's kind of horrible at making rotates, but it can make rotates. It can make kettles, whatever. Really good gun in general. And the last operator, yeah. So he's meta. He's really in the meta. He's a new operator in the meta, I'd say. Really, he's also a direct counter to shield ops. So yeah, just this might be the best trap in the game. Um, and the next op is Snake. Now listen, bro. If you thought Dokkaebi was brain, or if you thought Dokkaebi was brain dead, if you thought Deimos was brain dead, this guy is. I think this guy might be the top of S meta. This is the new operator Snake. This guy has a F2. They brought back a vertical grip on the F2 just for this operator. Well, like I mean Twitch has it, but like this when this guy came out, they gave back the vert grip on the F2. He has an ACOG. He has a pistol that's kind of mid. He has a gadget. Oh, guys, his gadget it's a UAV. It's a heartbeat sensor, bro. Bro, you don't have to drone. You don't have to do anything. You just run in the building with with your iPad, and you just scan in until it says danger, and then you scan them, and you have a UAV on the operators, and you can just walk them down with the F2. This operator is criminal. And then you have and then when you kill people, when your teammates and when your teammates or enemies die, um when they die they drop down like little utility pouches. You could pick up whatever you want. You could select whatever you want to pick up. You could pick up flashbangs, grenades, EMPs. I mean, this operator is busted, bro. Like we've never seen an operator like this, bro. So therefore S, and I'm done with this list, bro. I'm done with this list. um Listen, bro, I did not mean for this video to be long. I was expecting this video to be like 40 minutes. It's an hour. But listen, bro, this is the only tier list you guys need. I just put you guys on ball knowledge, bro. A lot of people, bro, a lot of content creators tier lists are kind of mid, bro. They don't really know ball. I know ball. Trust me, bro. Um, like I'm in T3 right now, so I know what's in the meta in comp and whatever. So I could hip you guys to the meta, whatever. Yeah, but this is the tier list. This is the meta tier list, guys. If you guys want to fast forward, well, I'm saying this at the end of the video, but you know, if you guys fast forwarded, this is these are the best operators in the game. You know, ranking to worst to the best. All these operators up here, you can run them in kind of any site, and you will rank up. You will perform better, stuff like that. Yeah, so guys, this is the meta tier list of 2026, year 11. I think season one. I don't even know what year we're in. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think it's year 11. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying, spend time with your family. Um, yeah, just have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. What videos you want to see from me. And yeah, I'll see you guys. And also, I fixed my mic. You know, last video I heard complaints. Oh, Calvin, your mic's low, whatever. I fixed my mic. Hopefully, yeah. But these are the meta operators. And I'll see you guys. I'll see if I have a video tomorrow. You know, we gotta keep the streak going. Without further ado, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. See you guys.